Let's do something wild looking here. I don't think this will make too much brown when I get it smeared out there. And if it does, I don't really care. But I love turquoise and orange together. I'm going to try to leave it kind of chunky if I can and not blend it. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties again. Lost my roller. Alright, let's pull something off of here. Excuse me. Oh, me likey. That actually did mix a little bit, but it's really very southwesty. Copper, turquoise, orangey bits. I like that a lot. 3D. iStencil. They're the only ones that make the 3D stencils that I've ever seen before. Not that I've seen everybody's stencils, but I've seen a whole hell of a lot of them. I got to tell you that much. Oh, let's do this over this. Now, what color shall we do? See, this one screams black to me, but that's not ready to go black yet, I don't think. Is it? What the hell? Let's go. Let's go with some black. And then I can hopefully remember to show you what I was talking about earlier. Okay. I love a little black paint or ink or something on everything. I think it really does something for any other color that you use. Maybe it's just to my eye, I don't know, but me likey. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I bet that would look cool in this one too. That one kind of looks pretty all on its own. All by its lonesome. Alright, let's try this. Be bold. Excuse me. Have a little peek. Oops. Big peek. Oh. Oh, hello. See what I mean? That one before was just kind of okay, but you add just that little bit of that black and it just completely changes what you got. So let's try this one on here. See if I can pick up a second pull on this. I didn't put a whole lot of paint on here, but I might be able to get some sort of a little bit of a shadow of this design. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, now here's this one from the reverse. I remember the one with the rings on it, and then this then didn't quite work. Let's try. Huh. No? Maybe not. You know what? I'm going to put this one on here. Am I? Ooh, that's kind of pretty too. I'm going. Too tired, too old to think. I'm just going to slam it on there and see what happens. It's a piece of paper, right? And how bad can it be? This should have a pretty good amount of paint on this because this is the thicker stencils like this seem to not dry out as quickly as the skinnier little designs. Okay. See, now why'd you let me do that? It was better before that. but won't hold you responsible this time. Yeah. A little bit too much on that one, but that's okay. And it didn't leave enough down here to show you what I was going to show you, so I'm going to keep going. Pull up these little bits that are, pardon me, kind of lost their way here. See, like nothing came up. It's all still there. And you know what that means. Let's try this. What color should I use? I think I want to put something over this. But I think I'm going to put the Slinkies over this. Let's save that one. See that paint now that it's dried? The shimmer in that. I love that. Brain fart. I think it's too late, too tired, too old, too worn out. I don't know. Too something. What do I want to put over top of that? Let's keep this one in the cool color. So let's just put a little mix on the plate. Let's mix it up. A little purple. A little green blue. And let's try that. Here we go. Ooh, that looks yummy. I love turquoise and purple together. Actually, tomorrow I'm scheduled for a haircut. And I'm scheduled to have a little fluff of turquoise put in the very front one side of my bang area, sort of. I'm thinking, what the hell am I going to do that for? But then something just keeps telling me to just do it. Go for it. And they do serve wine there.
Is Mo down here with you?
No, I'm recording on the computer.
Oh.
Who's that up there?
Babe.
Oh, I thought I heard another voice.
It was me calling from Mojo. Where's Mojo?
He's probably back laying on the bed.
Oh, okay.
Mojo's missing. He's one of my yellow lab babies. Mojo, we have Mojo and we have Babe. Mojo's 5. And Babe will be 5 in July. And she got her name from my mom because my mom, she was born on my mom's 80th birthday and my mom's name is Babe. So she's Babe. Okay. Like the pattern. I wonder, that looks like it really pulled a lot of that up. I don't think. Let's try this side, see if anything comes off of there. Yep. Dry. Nothing. Okay. This is not going to be nothing though. This is going to be... Oh, you know what? Let's just go for it. I like green and purple. Oops. Now, this will probably be a pretty decent pull off the back of this because of how wide these areas are. Yeah, there's a shadowy little print that cleaned up off the back of that. And then, oh, that's not bad. Now, oh, got to turn this heater off. Hang on, people. Hang on. Have a little hot flash here. Got the heater on. A little slush of water. And you know what? There's some cool images on here. Before I go to the black, I'm going to pull this up through. Let's pull it through this one. Ah, what the heck. I've done those before, actually. It looks really pretty on there. And when you get a good pull with these ghost images through these pentagons and the circles, all you need is a little black something on the top of that, and it really is a pretty print. Okay. I guess there is no upside down to that. Let's find the center as best I can. There it goes. Okay. Again, really pushing. This should look pretty cool if it picks up that purple and the bluish designs that I used. Which it should. Okay, again, I'm pushing longer and harder than I would on a normal print, really trying to get it to just attach itself, that wet to that dry paint, so it cleans it all off in the shape of this stencil. Okay, let's have a little peek. Yep. That's what I'm talking about right there, people. See the design within the design of the stencil. Yep, that's what I like. So now, let's see. Take another one. This should be, I should get the same thing in reverse here. You know what? Let me take this one's looking pretty pitiful. Let me take this one and see what I get off of this one here. I've had cabin fever. I've been home from work. Thankfully, I can work from home, and my boss is really great about doing that because he knows that I will. But just being able to do that and not go in when I feel so crappy has been a blessing. But I feel like I'm starting to hit the end of my line tonight. I'm getting pretty tired, actually. Ooh, that's kind of cool. See all these different colors and designs in there? And again, well, this one, you got the, you know, the way the stencil's supposed to look, and then the positive parts of the stencil itself. Yeah. So now I want to go to black again, but I want that, my slinky print that I'm calling it. I know it's not a slinky. Oops. Oh no. I'll probably use this one too. These spirals, scrolls, flourishes, whatever. They are lovely. That's one of my favorite black ads that I do. Okay, here we go. This is the one I want to use. Now this is not one of this is an Alex Hansen Space Skin, they're called. And these are iStencil on iStencils website as well. And I don't know actually if Alex Hansen is just a line of stencils that iStencils carries, or if they are affiliated any more closely than that relationship. I don't know. But this one is going to be, this is smaller than my plate, so let's see what happens. A little bit of black. I'll go through some black paint, I gotta tell you. Because when I get rolling, I do a lot of the black stuff. And I usually get to a point when I'm just doing a regular old session, not trying just to show you different stencils and so forth. I get going and I get a bunch of them that have 2 and 3 layers on there and ready to be finished with that little pop of black. And then I just go plate after plate of black. Alright, well this is, I'm going to try to center this, even though it's not going to cover, which means I'm going to get a black frame on my page, which is not a bad thing, actually. So, what do we want to put it on? You know what, let's put it on this. This one has enough pattern in it. Remember that one? All that copper up through here? This has enough of a pattern on it where it doesn't really need 2 or 3 or 4 layers. I think just this and this black might look lovely. So, you know, give her the old Tolley Parrish 1-2, as it were. I'm going to push that one pretty hard through there too, because those little slices are kind of thin. Okay, what have we got? Oh, oh, mamacita, I love you. Look at that. Automatic black frame, little pop of black that's 3D. That, I love that stencil. That I love. I love you. Oh, yeah, let's see. Okay, now I like that. That gets me juices flowing here. Let's see if I get enough off of this to make any kind of a black print on this. Maybe yes, maybe no. Oh, a little bit. That even looks kind of like zebra-ish. I know, I make up animal words too. The other day on my video, I said giraffe. Oh, Lord. Okay, so let's see. You know this one that I mucked up early along, pardon the reach? This one? Let's, just for gigs, let's do this. Oh, look at that yumminess. Let's try to capture that on there, and let's clean this on here. See what we get. I really think that just that last little addition of black, no matter how, you know, and I think the finer it is, you know, the less black, the thinner the lines are, that really, I don't know, adds something that my eye likes. And that's kind of cool, the reverse of that. Oh, now see? When you look through those black stripes and just see those little bits in there, that's actually that's kind of cool now. I'm not saying it's my favorite of all times, but in person that really looks cool. Me likey. So now, let's see if I pull any of that off. No, okay, good. So I'm going to do another black layer because I want to try to build some black up to show you. Watch, I'll do that and then I'll forget to show you what I was talking about. That'll be just about my speed for tonight. Let's try this. And I'm not going to worry about putting 2, 3, 4 layers on some of this stuff. I'm just going to, oops, hello. I'm just going to do a few of these so this tape's not too horribly long after some editing. Oh, I hear Babe up there crying. Oh, Lordy. Mother's work is never done. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm going to go back to this one. That is so pretty. And I missed and got the whole plate edge sticking out there. I'm going to try to miss that. I'm going to try. So this one I got to push kind of hard on because the little spirals are kind of skinny. So I'm cramming cardstock down that little skinny slice of stencil. You got to kind of mean it. Hello, darling. See what I mean? You can't hate that. You just can't. Don't even try. Save your energy, people. I'm telling you, you can't. So let's take, I don't know, this one's disposable, let's say. I think I can pull another second little ghost out of this. Oops, hello. It's coming to see me again. Yes, I like you too. Excuse me. Anything? Oh yeah, look at that. And see, that kind of makes that a little more pleasing to the eye. Kind of gives your eye something else to rest on instead of the ookiness. That's a new word that's going on underneath of there. So, what else can we put this on? Let's try it on here. So this is what I usually do when I get going with the black. Instead of cleaning my stencil every time and put a fresh coat of black down, lift this. Just add more black to this. Don't have to put as much on because of all this that's left. Brayer it out again. And then this right back down. Got my art shirt on. It's like my built-in rag. It's kind of handy, but I've lost a lot of shirts that way. Gotta tell you. Yes, I think this is going to look lovely. Oh yeah. See there? A little addition of that black pop of flourishes on there is a good thing. Okay, where am I going to put you? Lovely. Over there. Alright, let's go right here to the what I was going to show you. So you know how when I do my ghost prints to get these images like this, I usually make sure the paint that's on the plate is in fact dry, and that's how I get it to come up, because I let the wet paint adhere to it, become one with it, and pull that off. Well, I was in a hurry. I think it was last weekend. I was with my artsy girls, Terry, Donna, and Ellen, over at the Queen's Ink for a play date. Ooh, look at that just came off the stencil. And I was running my yap probably. And instead of waiting for this to dry, I went and I thought, let me put this blue down behind that and pick up a ghost with using this as the background instead of the Titan Buff. But in my haste with my good idea, I put it down when this was still wet. Let me show you what happens. It's actually, if I can repeat it, which I did a couple times that day, was actually pretty cool. That might be a little bit too much paint. Shocker, I know. But I'm going to roll that over there and try not to dig it down into the design. I wish you could see this. I don't know if you can see this or not. The iridescent in here against that black almost makes it come up like an interference color. But see where that, you can see where the spirals were in there? Now, so the black paint was wet. The blue, obviously, is wet. And then we put this down. And give it a good smush. Now let it sit there for just a minute. And what happens is, it doesn't pull up. It doesn't clean the whole plate because they're both wet and they just kind of like don't stick well to each other. But it does pick up some of both colors, and it makes it look, instead of a sharp image, it gives it more of a grunge feel to it. Let's Let's see, this one might be enough to pull up, because I kept looking at it thinking, it's not pulling it up, it's not pulling it up. And then I thought, yeah, you idiot, it's wet. Of course it's not going to pull it up. So, let's see if this does enough to show you what that looks like. And I have one that I did last week. It's not as grungy as the other one was, but that's really pretty. If you could see this in person, that iridescence against that black and that ghostly image of the spirals coming through in the blue-green is really actually pretty cool. But let me show you one of the ones I did last week. Here's one that came up, and see how like it almost looks like it's rusty copper patina. You know how when copper patinas, it gets that turquoisey green on it and kind of blurry, grungy. And I pulled several off that were doing that. This one, maybe it wasn't enough paint on there. But I thought that was kind of cool. Just something I kind of stumbled over in my haste. But this is actually enough to probably pull another one off of there and get some sort of a decent print. Let's have a go. That's going to take a little while to dry. That's got a good layer of paint on it. That's cool. Looks kind of reaching behind again to try to show you one of these cards that did just this. Oops, sorry. Wiggling the camera again. Here's one of the cards I made out of a pull like this. So, you know, it might not be a masterpiece like this, but when you start using pieces of it or fold it, you know, and just see that little bit of it, pretty snazzy, I think. However, people that know me know that I'm pretty easily entertained, so you're going to have to decide on your level of snaz yourself. But to me, that's pretty snazzy. All right, let's do a couple more little pops of black on these things, and then I'm going to call it a night. And let's go. Here we go. We can put something on this one. Ooh. Okay, let's just grab these right here. Ah, love that one. I'll just go down the pile here and put some pops of black on these babies. Let's see. I had another one that would probably look pretty cool in black. This one. Yeah, let's try that one. This one's kind of fragile in that a lot of the little bits aren't connected, so it doesn't stay solid when you pick it up. Does that make sense? It's kind of floppy. See what it's doing? So you got to kind of be careful how you lay this in your pile, because it will wrap itself around another one and tear if you're not... Well, you have to get a pretty good whack because these stencils are pretty hefty, but I'm sure it's possible to tear it, so you just have to be careful with those kind of designs. Got to give this to my friend Terry. She loves those pieces. All right, let's see here. Let's use this baby. Oops. Okay, and let's put that, let's go over this one here. I bet this is going to look pretty cool. So when you're doing this and you get a print that you put a couple layers on and it's like, ew, 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 I don't think so. Ew, that's a good-o. That's kind of funky, psychedelic, swirl, lava lampish. I know, it's not a word, but I say it anyway. I don't know. Let's try this one on here for a second pull. But anyway, as I was saying, if you get a couple layers on there that you're not really wild about, don't consider it a goner just yet. Because like I showed you with that other one from earlier when I started, wasn't looking so good. But I got to tell you, now through those little peeps of black, with all those bright colors overlaid in that. It looks pretty darn good. I like that one. Oops, that's still wet. Get you over there. Excuse me. Let's see. How about, let me just pull this. Oh, yum. Now that, hold that thought. This is a really cool design. I wonder what this would look like with pink on that coming through. What indeed. And so you can see that pink going right through where the black lifted off from the cutout of the stencil. It looks like purple in there because that's the violet blue. It's like a hot pink with blue. Iridescence in it. That helps me think when I do that. I know, it's quite pitiful, isn't it? Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. Let's see. Do I have anything I wouldn't mind sacrificing to... Oh, this isn't all that unrepeatable. I like it, but I can do it again. Let's get rid of this paint on here. See what happens there. Yes, no? That would be a no. But I might make an envelope and a little note card, okay? Huh. Well, the grunge thing, of course, naturally, that I want to show you how I was doing it, isn't, that's not bad. But it's just not as grungy as that other one I showed you. I don't know if it was not enough paint or what. But that's okay. I can do something with that, I'm sure. Ooh, I'm getting more stuff down here. Try to pick up some of these bits off of there. Okay. Oops, some signage. iStencils.com. Did I mention that? Seriously, you guys, if you are a stencil person or you are just starting with your jelly plate and pardon me, need some stencils, you will be entertained for quite a while going through all the different designs that they offer there. Serious. Oh, how about this one for a pop of black? Let's just see. I have so many stencils, and I love stencils so much that I rarely use some of the other tools that I bought for my jelly plate, like the catalyst tools. I mean, they're pretty yummy, but I find myself going the whole time and thinking, oh, they're laying there clean. I didn't even use them. So I just get sucked into seeing what, certain designs overlaying look like. And let me try this, let me try that. And before you know it, it's 2 a.m. and I'm buried in paper. I will die of a paper cut one day, I'm pretty sure of that. So I'm going to try that on top of this. I think that'll look pretty good. Contrast. And the, the pattern of the 3D design's kind of small, and then these bigger, sharper images, I think might look pretty cool. And as you get doing this, you'll see what pleases your eye and what doesn't when you lay over, one design over the other, one color over the other. It's just, when you do your first million, it'll start making sense. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. That looks, what do I want to say? Sort of like a, it's there. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'd stick my tongue out if I thought you could see it. But I don't think you can. Oh, damn. You know, in history, the Viking weapons and stuff that had the spikes on the balls and stuff kind of reminds me of that. That came from a dark place, didn't it? Maybe rays of the sun, pretty sunshine. That's what it should remind me of. But no, reminds me of some sort of ball and chain torture device. Oh, again, it must be the congestion. I'm usually a much happier person than that. It's not bad print. I didn't get enough black on there to make it really pop, but that's okay. Excuse me. This one, I have no attachment to that anymore. I liked it without the, you know, whatever that was that I did to that. Let's try this. Clean off my paint on the back of this. Should be a good amount of paint on the back of this one too, with all this positive space of the stencil. So I will be making more videos and making blog posts where I'm using strictly iStencils to promote them a little bit, hopefully a lot. And I hope, oh, look at that. Now see, that was unexpected. I forgot about that design. I'm going to show through the little spikes like that. And you can see the black blue. Can you? I can. Not sure if you can, but I can. So that's not bad. But I do hope you guys go out there and check them out, because they are, like I said, the customer service is great. The shipping's fast. So many different size options. If you just have a 6x6 jelly plate starting out, you can get, you know, they have 6-inch stencils. They have, I think, 4-inch stencils. I think they go up, some of them to like 30, 32, 36 inches or something for some of the bigger ones that can be used for walls. But I'm surprised that more people in our side of the art world, like mixed media and paper artists, aren't aware of iStencils. I mean, I'll go to different, you know, different classes and whip some of them out. And where did you get those? I've never seen those. I've never seen those. And I tell them, and they're, you know, they're there and they're all over it. So come up with a better sign. That's just one of the. That's how their stencils come packaged, with this in a large Ziploc bag. Actually, I keep all those bags because they're great for reusing those bags to put special papers in it and stuff. So I use that. I use those too. Okay, let's see. Let's do something with this one. I think this one, we might go back to the slinky. Oh, no, no, no. I forgot to use that one I really wanted for the black. Hold the phone. Oh, we are not done yet. Where are you? I know you're in here. On the bottom, no doubt. No doubt in my mind. Ah, almost. There we go. This one, I think I'll put that on this. Yeah, baby. Hang on. Let's go like this. A little bit of black. I think that will look splendid. See, it's got to be the congestion, because I would never use the word splendid, not even when I'm being sarcastic. It's like someone's taking over my body. Poor sucker. They'll give that back in a New York minute. Be the biggest mistake they ever made. Okay, let's go right about there. Oh, I think that's going to look really cool. And right about there. All right, let's see what we get. I can still hear Babe up there crying. Mojo probably won't do whatever she wants him to do. He's got to be within eyesight of her at all times, or the little Dickens is not happy. Ha 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 ha! Oh, love that. That's nice. I knew I was going to like this stencil when I saw it online. I thought, yes, ma'am. That's going to be a yummy one right there. Do I have any more I can... Oh, let's just do one on here. This was my full pull. I'm going to have to start making a Patti to English dictionary so everybody can follow me. I'll make it downloadable. Babe, what's the matter, honey? You want to come here? Come here and see Mama. Come here, little girl. Come on. Brat. She's actually very sweet and love her to death, but oh, Lordy, she's high maintenance. And she's yapping again. There you go. How cool is that? Oops. Sorry. Took one in the chops there. Well, actually, I think I've got black on just about everything that I... Oh, here we go. We can put something on this. I actually like this, how this has only got the dots on that one side. See, I didn't think I was going to like it, but when you layer it... Now let's see what happens this way. This might be too much black on here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Gonna do it anyway. So I'll make the rules for my own jelly plate. I don't know how long I've been down here. This is probably a 3-hour video. Oops. It'll take me a week to upload it. Huh. Well. And we'll put that in the note card envelope pile. That was covered up a little bit too much of the good stuff. But that's okay. I can make many, many, many more. Alright, let's see what comes off of that. Nothing. Alright, let's do another clean my plate. And I'm going to sign off. So I'm getting a little pooped out. I can't hang like I did pre-sinus infection. Hopefully this will be over. My doctor called me in more meds. It's the first round. Didn't quite do the trick. But it's going around. Could be worse. Let's do... oh, this is a pretty one to do these mop-ups with, this one. Let's see what we got here. Because it's showing those, you know, those big panes of open space on there. That'll really let you see that, you know, big hunks of that ghosty image that's down there in the plate. And I've done so many black now in a row that it might only pull up black, but that's okay. They look pretty cool too. There we go. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. I see I want to do another pop of black on this one, but that's what gets me roped in till 2 a.m. Telling you. You gotta watch it. It'll sneak up on you. Let's do this. Let's put a stop to this craziness. Right here. Oops. Nothing came off of that at all. Because see how these are skinny? It must be that the air gets to both sides of it quicker and dries. Because when you get a thick one, you get a pretty good glob. So you can see that the line. I mean, it doesn't look great as a print, but that reverse image of that with the black through it, you can pretty distinctly see on there, even though the rest of it's kind of a blob. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up tonight, guys and girls and whoever else is watching. So this was quite an honor for me to be, you know, given the opportunity to try to promote iStencils, and them sending me all this free product. It's crazy the amount. I mean, a few of these I had before, but it's crazy the amount of stuff that they sent to me, and I plan to make very good use out of it, and I plan to do more videos and some blog posts strictly with these designs. And please go check them out. It's www.istencils.com. I'll post a link, and while you're checking out websites, if you haven't signed up for my blog, I would appreciate it if you did. I'm on Blogspot. It's www.inkyobsessions.blogspot.com. All right. Me, my jelly plate, and iStencils. Signing off. Night all.